Are you serious? Are you serious? Guys, I just did a video on Patreon that, well, every time I think that we did one, maybe it was the best one we ever did, then this comes along and this topped it. This is wild. This story is unbelievable. And how I got my hands on some of the documents is even more incredible. And I want to thank Alexander Davis, who donated to me his entire lifetime library, his entire life's library. And he was donated it all, and we drove out. My son Bart drove all the way to Virginia with a U-Haul to pick up his entire library. Some of the most incredible books that you could ever imagine. 11 of his books were signed by members of the Illuminati, plus tons of biblical research and records and documentation on every subject imaginable. And some of these amazing first edition books are so incredible that I've got them under security deposit locks. Okay, have to. It's an incredible collection. But in that collection, we found a book that's 56 years old that began to unravel some secrets that I didn't even know existed. Now, I knew about this one subject, and Heidi brought it to me and gave me a little bit more info on this subject, but it was my son Bart that found this book that's 56 years old. It is the 13th edition of the book, and it's and in it it's the full revelation. I have to be careful what I'm going to say because of I can't. This is why we have this Patreon channel, so that we can reveal to you sensitive information without being censored. It's another reason why I'm bringing forward soon my own app that will be coming out in late May, where I actually will have a server to where everything I say, I'll be Paul Begley, uncensored, unbridled, unafraid. Okay, and we'll be able to give that all information to you. So what I want to say to you now is I want you to truly, 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 truly enjoy this Patreon. I'm going to thank all of you who are already members of my Patreon channel. I want to thank you for standing with us and being so faithful. Can I put a shout out real fast, just real quick, to noblegoldinvestment.com? You know, so the preppers are going to say, we told you so. And the financial advisors are going to scramble to justify their advice on your retirement funds. But it all means diddly squat, really, doesn't it? I mean, look, this isn't the time for the blame game. No, this is the time to help each other out. Matter of fact, before the crisis happened, noblegoldinvestment.com had been helping investors to educate themselves and discover new ways of avoiding financial disaster. That's still the case. And they're offering right now to talk to you for free about what choices might still be on the table to rescue your retirement plans. They have helped hundreds of people secure their stock-backed IRAs with gold and silver to stop them falling so hard. It's time you get into the world of physical precious metals before it is too late. Have a chat with our team over at noblegoldinvestment.com. Talk to Colin Plume. Pick up the phone. Call him or one of his representatives at 877-646-5347. Do it now at 877-646-5347. And tell him Pastor Paul Begley sent you. Yeah, this, of course, over at Patreon, we cover the unexplained conspiracy theories. We cover the biblical prophecies, some of the prophecies of other people like Nostradamus even, and Mother Shipton, and you know, people who have been known to have brought forth some prophetic things. We look into some of the paranormal, declassified documentation that comes from the CIA. We look into some conspiracy theories, strange, unexplained sightings in the heavens, and maybe even weird and even UFO stuff that people throw out there. Look, we're at demonic stuff, but this video is all true that I just did. It's all true, and we have the documents. The question is, do these people really believe this? Do they really, really believe? Apparently they do, for sure. And I just want to say, and it's tied to the Bible, which is another thing that just blew my mind. Didn't know that. And then more information I found, even present day people that are alive right now who have participated in this incredible story. So check it out. It's at my, go to my Patreon channel. Just go to www.patreon.com. That's www.patreon.com and type Paul Begley and then become a member of my Patreon channel. Now, some of you have had, you may have a hard time. It's really easy to do. You just become a member and you donate whatever you want to donate on a monthly basis. That's up to you. But here's what's unbelievable about this, guys. What's unbelievable about this is some people might struggle in trying to get it to work. We can help you if that happens. And Miss CD, we a lot of times we let her help walk people through it. But most of you, 99% of you, will be able to do it pretty easy. So go watch this video. I think you'll be highly impressed with the documentation. I got to give Heidi a lot of credit for bringing this to me in the first place. And then I have to thank my son Bart for doing some finding this 56-year-old book that was in the library. And I got to thank Alexander Davis for donating his entire library to us. And we got people yelling at me right now. Pastor, shame on you. Shame on me for what? I'm not sure what I'm being shamed for. I'm not scaring anybody. Go find out the information. You'll find it fascinating. This ain't even scary, but it's extremely, extremely interesting and stunning, really. And it ties from the Bible to present time. It's an incredible thing. I love you. I don't know who's mad at me. I can't see right now. My eyes are hurting. All that. All I know this is we had 36 people saved today on our live broadcast, and because of you, faithful partners of our ministry, we're able to. And joining Patreon is one way to do it. You're helping us to share the gospel of Jesus Christ to the world on television, and on YouTube, and on 10 different social media outlets every day. And people are coming to Christ. Thank you so much for being my partner. Go check it out. Patreon. Wow. Are you serious? The Stone.